What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I want to talk about 3 different projects that I would like to continue to have exposure to and also get some exposure to. And I don't want this to come across as shilling at all. 2 of these collections are collections I've already talked about in the past. One of them I already have exposure to, the other 2 I do not. These are projects that I do believe in, at least for the medium to potentially even long term. I think there are a very select few projects that are going to make it in the long term. And I would say there's a decent percent chance that at least 2 out of 3 of these have the ability to do just that. I think as we've seen over the course 12 to 18 months being the NFT space, the strategy that is the most consistent is always going to be quick flipping. I think we've seen that time and time again, whether that's a coin taking profits, whether that's an NFT taking profits. But as an investor, as someone who wants to park his money in a few places that he believes in, I've already decided what percentage of my portfolio I'm willing to risk in these like super speculative, super risky assets. And I have come to an agreement with myself, a contract with myself that basically says, okay, this is the amount of money I'm willing to put in to these things. And I'm going to hold it till, a certain threshold, or I'm going to hold it for a certain amount of time. Whatever it is, whatever happens, it's a small chunk of my portfolio. I'm not going to over leverage. I'm not going to act completely emotional or irrational when it comes to these investments. And I'm going to have other investments to offset my risk, like, the S&P 500 and stocks and just having cash on the side and, real estate or whatever it is. I'm going to have a basket of things, and this is not going to be my only thing. So that being said, this is not financial advice. If you like these projects, buy them. If you don't like these projects, move on to the next video. I like these projects, and I'm going to be putting some money into them eventually, whether there's some sort of NFT bottom in the next 6 months before the next cycle, and that's the right time. In terms of timing, getting the best entry possible is the hard part, but I do believe in these projects, at least for the semi-long term, and therefore I want to put a little bit of money into them. So the very first project on this list today is the cheapest and also probably the most risky and speculative. We don't know too much about it. There is going to be an announcement tomorrow on 8/1 regarding what this whole thing is about, and this video will probably take place after that announcement is live. So whatever I say in this video might be completely invalidated. But regardless, the project I am talking about today is Utility When, and it is a very interesting concept and has a very respected founder who I appreciate his views on the space. I like what he does, I like his ideas, and I do think this Utility When project has a decent shot of bringing some innovation and some new and cool concepts to the entire NFT space. So we're taking a look at the Utility When Pro OpenSea page, and as we can see here, there is 3% listed with a floor price of 0.077 Ethereum, about a 25% unique ownership. For me, this project's super interesting because of the founder for one, and also the new concepts they're talking about that hopefully are revealed tomorrow. And so for me, I think this is an interesting play for people who want to speculate on potential project that has new cool concepts coming down the pipeline with a founder who has shown he's not going to rug, he's not going anywhere, he has a social media presence, he already has a successful project, and he's trying to do cool and new things. So depending on the announcement tomorrow, because as we've seen, sometimes floor prices can be inflated prior announcements, depending on what happens to the floor price tomorrow, I may look to buy a couple of these and just hold them. So depending on when this video goes live, it'll most likely be after the announcement. So it'll be interesting to see what happens to the floor. But if the floor price gets eviscerated and gets cut in half, that will probably be my cue to buy 1 or 2. The next project on the list for me personally to looking to get a little bit of exposure into is going to be the Pudgy Penguins ecosystem. And I went ahead and bought a couple of these plushies that they have on Amazon and gave one to my girlfriend, and she really liked it. I'm a big fan of Luca, the founder of Pudgy Penguins, and I'm also a big fan of everything that they have going on in terms of Web2 and social media IP brand presence. One thing that Pudgy Penguins is really good at is having a reoccurring revenue source outside of dropping new collections, outside of taking money from holders. They are selling toys on Amazon and to the mass public outside of the sphere of NFTs and crypto. People who like plushies, people who like cute things, people who like the brand. Those are all potential customers that can support this business for the long term. And they do a really good job of leveraging leveraging their social media positions. And what I mean by that is they have 730,000 followers on Twitter, but some of their posts go insanely viral. For instance, this post right here has 1.1 million likes on Instagram. This one has 12, this one has 17, this one has 37, this one has 16,000, 11,000, 372,000. They're all very memeable. It's super cute. It's super approachable. The social media content they put out on Instagram and TikTok and the different YouTube shorts and all the different social media angles and outlets is really well done and really expands the brand and also brings in toy sales. So currently the floor price is sitting at around 4.3833 Ethereum, which is not cheap by any means. Depending on what Ethereum does in the next few months, we could see these prices get, more attractive, potentially if you're looking to get into a very strong Web3 brand with about 5% listed and about 52% unique ownership, which is really, really strong. So this is one of those collections that, once again, I really like. I think what they're doing on social media is great. I love the recurring revenue sources. I love the brand, the IP, and the fact that they have these toys, are able to make them and ship them in a timely manner, all speaks to the leadership of this project. So for me, when it comes to these projects and looking to gain exposure into them, I would like to wait for Bitcoin and ETH to decide what the heck they're going to do in this market, whether that's pump or dump, because we've been going sideways for too long, and also try to the best of my ability, find some sort of NFT bottom to gain an entry into. So I won't be buying Pudgy Penguins right now, but I will absolutely be looking to get a little bit of exposure into this ecosystem when the market says it's a potential opportunity. The last collection on the list today is no surprise to you guys if you've been following this channel for, the past few months, is Captain's, Memeland, that entire ecosystem. I am not a big fan of their Discord, to be completely honest. I think it has a lot of complainers and people who really don't have any patience, and people who are upset that the price has retraced, and people who are incredibly impatient and unwilling to wait for cool things. The Discord itself frustrates me, and it's something that I completely avoid now because I have a decent amount of exposure into Memeland and the Captains, but being in that Discord is a one-way trip to wanting to panic sell your assets and just getting out of that ecosystem completely. But overall, I really like what Memeland is doing with Memecoin, all of the products that they want to build, all the different catalysts and narratives that could come from this ecosystem, like the Memecoin drop, it bleeding into next cycle, and the potential gains that could come from that, as well as the smart PFP angle, so you can adjust your PFP to align with your personality and ideologies and country and all of those things. I think they have a good head on their shoulders. They have great leadership from Ray and team, and is it a project that I do believe in long term, but will absolutely take profits on next cycle when it comes to Memecoin, or if the price rockets for the Captains here as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit that like button if you did. Make sure to subscribe if you did. These projects I am a fan of, would like exposure to, already have exposure to Memeland, do not have exposure to the other two. We'll wait for the announcement when it comes to Utility When, because I'm interested to see what they have cooking over there. And when it comes to Pudgy Penguins, it's pretty clear that they have a strong brand overall and are a cool project overall, but I would like a better entry in terms of market timing, because I'm not really sure where the market's headed at this moment. Remember guys, if you're looking to make money in these markets, whether that's longing and shorting and trading cryptocurrency, or trading NFTs and getting alpha there, or just keeping up with what smart and experienced investors are doing in Web3 altogether, then you should check out my exclusive Discord in the link in the description below. You can join for 15% off right now and gain access to our crypto trading bot, our smart trading view algorithm that tells you when to buy and sell cryptocurrencies, as well as a myriad of other things that you can use to leverage and make profits in these markets. Once again, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the very next one. Peace.